Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
My name is Julie Walters-Nisbett, but my students know me as Mrs. Nisbett. I think I'm best described as an educator by trade. I still teach in secondary school. I teach science 2 days a week, and the other 3 days a week I support teachers as a part of the National Education Union. Outside of school, I'm involved in the Phoenix Agenda Supplementary School, where we support young people from the African heritage community in their English, maths and science. I think I have high, quiet standards. I feel as though some of our young people, and unfortunately sometimes some of our parents, are quite happy for our young people just to tick over. I truly believe they can be what they want to be, but they've got to set out a path along the way, and sometimes that means pushing yourself in terms of academic achievement to meet those 5 basic criteria around their GCSEs so that they can go forward and have more choices. That one, if I'm honest, I kind of fell into. I joined a school that was highly unionised, some would say, from the start. And I had good examples of branch officers, caseworkers, local school reps who were really supportive every time we had a restructure, who were really supportive when people felt that they were overwhelmed, etc. And so over the last 5 years I've been involved at branch level, first as a Black educator organiser, then I was the local president. I'm now the treasurer in addition to my sort of casework. So it enables us to network as a community of Black educators, because it's quite easy to feel isolated if there's just 1 or 2 of you in a school. I often get asked why I'm a teacher and why I'm a science teacher in particular. And if I look back and reflect over this journey, it has to do with the fact that I was taught by mainly female science teachers, I've decided, who kind of didn't put that hurdle in the way of being a female and being involved in the science. So back in the Caribbean where I did my O-levels, yes I am that old, my teachers were female, and then when I came to the UK to do my A-levels, my teacher again was a strong female character based in London. I then went on to work in the hospital actually after I finished my science with business, biomedical science with business degree, and I was a little bit bored, to be honest, and then in The Voice there was an advert for the Windsor Fellowship that were trying to get more Black educators into schools, so we are talking about the year 2000. And so they arranged for me, I applied to the scheme and I was successful in joining. They arranged for me to go and shadow Black female science teachers in school in London. I spent weekends travelling to London to learn how to plan and prepare lessons, to learn about the national curriculum, to meet other teacher trainees at the time. And I remember we started with a cohort of about 12 people. And over the 2 years, 18 months, I think about 3 of us managed to finish the course. We had some great inspirational Black ed teachers who were involved. So even back then in 2000, people were looking to try and increase the number of Black educators in schools. And that's what led me into teaching. My feedback always says that my face tells what I'm thinking, even if I don't articulate verbally what I'm thinking. And I think, you know, honesty is innate within me, and I realise now that I've hit the big 5-0 that I make no apology for that. I truly try and do what's in the best of our young people, for our community, and then with regards to the Black educators that I'm supporting, trying to help them navigate the work systems and achieve their best. Over the last 2.5 years, I've really prioritised my health. I've realised that in order to be happy within myself and to keep down the stress involved in my various jobs and roles, I need to keep up my exercise. So I regularly exercise 3 times a week at 5:45 a.m. so that I can get that into my day and I'm not too tired at the end of the day, thereby decreasing my stress, decreasing my blood pressure and taking care of me first. The other thing is that within my wider friendship group, we enjoy going out to drama productions, musicals, laughter. Laughter is the key. You really have to give yourself opportunities throughout the year to enjoy yourself, to rest and relax in groups that you feel comfortable.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.